Hey guys, it's me, Josh, again. Oh, surprise. So as all of you know, I went to an estate sale again, not the one in Sacramento, but the one in Modesto, and they contacted me because I put an ad out on Craigslist, as I do every month, saying, "Hey, I will buy or trade for your old dolls and toys." Well, old dolls mostly. And these people contacted me saying that, "Oh, we're having an estate sale," and that's where I got the big box of Teddy Ruxpin's Mickey Mouse, Mickey Mouses, and accoutrement. Yesterday, yesterday they were having their closing up part of the sale, which means normally everything is 50% off the next day. Well, I went back in the evening. I went about 4:30, and they were still doing the sale. But this time I walked in, and they're like, everything is $1 a bag. And I'm like, oh, okay. And they had everything in big, clear garbage bags. And everything was already bagged, and you just get to pick out the bags. So I spent $5 and bought 5 big old bags, and I'm going to show you now some of the things I got. I got 2 talking Cabbage Patch Kids. The other one right now is on the table here being worked on. Here's her head. This one's hair is in braids. And yeah, she's really cute, a little dirty, but here she is. And I got, this is one of my favorites, I got a Corky, and he does have an outfit. He has his Commander Corky Starship outfit, and he still has his little Corky shoes on, and I have original Corky outfit somewhere. But look how clean he is. He's really clean. His hair is still in a really tight curl. He's just adorkable. Love him. Got him. And I got a Worlds of Wonder Julie. And yes, she does look loaded, but she does still work. And I will show you guys her working real quick. The cool thing about Julie is that she did not need to have a little cartridge in her for her to work, for the child to play with her. I mean, the cartridges like added stuff to her play, but other than that, she would work. Her eyes do not work, but her mouth works.
Hello, I'm Julie.
Hello, Julie.
We can do a lot of things together.
Like what?
When we're playing together, I understand the words yes and no. Let's try it now. Say yes.
Yes.
Okay. Say no.
No.
Talk a little softer, please.
No.
Okay. Say okay.
Okay.
Say it again, please.
Okay.
Let's try that one later on. Would you like to learn my secret words now?
No.
Let's have a party.
So that's Julie. She was the first doll in the world to have a microprocessor in her. And it says on the back, remember, always say Julie first to get her attention, because she does understand. And you could buy, back in the day, you could buy little, they looked like video game cartridges really, but they were just these little thin cards that you would stick in her back, right back here. And if you lift us up, she takes 4 C batteries. And you can see her working mechanisms in there. She has sensors in her, here in her tummy, and she has a sensor right here in her finger, so she can read books. And she would read, and she would, if you covered her eyes, or if you put her if you're in bed with her, and you turn the lights off, she'll recognize that it's gotten dark. She'll like, is it bedtime? Did it get darker in here? And if you suddenly turn on the light, Julie will get very surprised and like, wow, it got bright. It suddenly got bright in here. Time to get up. And she'll get up and play. Unfortunately, like I said, Julie does look like she's completely loaded. Her eyes are very much just like, But I got Julie. She's all dressed, and this is going to my good friend Dolly Dittist, or Grayson. He's on Instagram if you guys want to follow him. He's awesome. Very talented photographer. Her hair is really soft and thick. I know a lot of the time her hair is fried, kind of like Pamela, but not as bad. Like, her hair is super soft compared to Pamela. She's gonna get cleaned up. And then I got a Chatty Cathy. I actually got a bunch of Chatty Cathys, but the other ones are in parts. This one's in the best condition. Her hair is in the original set. She sadly, she makes that noise. She sadly does not work very well. Her head's very hard. She has one white leg and one normal flesh tone leg. And I also got, let me show you. I got another cricket she's going to be next to be worked on. And I got, yes, another cricket. And I've already fixed her belts, and her hair is busy being set right now. So I got her, and then I got a soft sculpt Cabbage Patch Kid, super adorable. And I got this doll. I'm coming back, don't worry. I got this doll. She is a beauty parlor doll. She is a doll from the 60s that was made to. She came with like a salon chair and curlers and the whole 9 yards. She's big, and this is not her original dress, but that's her. She has a really cute face, blue eyes, jointed knees, so she could do that. So she could sit in her little salon chair and get her hair done and try to sit like a lady. There's her. And then I got a Susie Homemaker doll. Her hair's kind of wet right now because I washed it. And I did not submerge her head or Cricket's head or any of them. What I use, and it works wonders if you have electronic dolls like Cricket, Corky, or anything with hair, is I use no rinse dry shampoo. And what you do is just apply, massage into hair and towel dry. So you can like hold their hair, pour this stuff on, rinse, like rub your hands together in the hair, and it foams up really nice, and it gets the hair really, really clean. I don't know if you can see how shiny Cricket's hair is, but it gets really shiny, and it works wonders. And I got this doll, who I honestly don't. I think she might be a butterfly ring collection or a butterfly doll, but she has the tiniest waist I have ever seen. It is tiny, tiny. She's sort of pretty. Her hair is still wet and kind of a mess, but and look at those heels. Those are some epic heels. Those are Jessica Rabbit feet. So I got those, and that's everything I got. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of parts for Chatty Cathy's, but I'm really excited over the Corky and the two Crickets. I also got a Jumbo Care Bear. I got a purple-haired Tug-a-Bows, and I got some Compo heads for a good buddy of mine. You know who you are. Also, real quick, shout out to Jared, Jordan. I'm doing it in order that I got Jared, Jordan, Jacob, John H, I think it is. Also to Nolan and to yeah, that's all I can remember right now, guys. I'm sorry, I had shout outs for people. Anyway, I got these here. This one does have damage all over the face, but it's cute. It's a baby Coos, I think. Oh, and I also got a book, The Little Prince. I love this book. I've read it so much when I was a kid. Cannot wait to read it again. Sorry for the close-up. Doll fell. So that's what I got. Like I said, I went to the hall again, and the people, I asked them, I said, now that it's all over with, are you guys going to throw everything away? Are you going to donate it or whatnot? I only had $5 with me. And they're like, no, we're going to take everything back to our warehouse. And the guy's like, well, if you call me later this week, if you want, you can come out, take a look at what we have left, and if there's anything you want, again, $1 a bag. So I may go back, I may not. I don't know. I'm contemplating it. It's good to have a beard for contemplation. But I may go back, I may not. I want to get more parts because both the crickets are missing their battery covers. They'll still work without their battery covers. It's just kind of a pain. These are so much easier to fix than Teddy Ruxpins. Teddy Ruxpins are a technical, for the day, were a technical marvel. How well they worked. These dolls have a bigger tape player because it has the buttons, which were easier for kids to work, and it's labeled clearly stop, eject, fast forward, rewind, play. And they didn't have servos in their head. She has little belts inside of her torso here that's right underneath this plate, and she's held together with 4 screws. Take these 4 screws out, and she has a place where you put a large O-ring that looks like this. This is her old one. It's all stretched out. And then she has a smaller one. And the large one will control her mouth movement, and the smaller one will control her eye movement. And it just makes her eyes kind of look all over the place. And I replaced them. And when she has batteries in her, and she has Corky's tape, because I have no Cricket tapes right now, really bugs me, she will work. She took more batteries than Teddy Ruxpin. She took 1 9-volt and 4 C batteries, where Teddy takes just 4 C batteries. But she, as I was telling a friend of mine, she and Cricket were a little bit more of a rough and tumble play doll. Like, they were meant to be carried around, and like you can get the Corky and Cricket director's chairs that I have, but they're in one of my storage sheds, one of my storage units. But these dolls were meant to be taken with you. That's why they were made with like bodies like this. This is her body. Their bodies are made out of a very dense foam rubber on the inside, and they're meant to be carried around in love. This one was clearly carried around in love because all of her stuffing, as you can see, she looks like a linebacker. Her stuffing is all forced up into one side of her arm instead of evenly spread out. But these dolls were meant to be loved and carried around. Teddy Ruxpin, as much as I love him, and like the other Worlds of Wonder dolls, they were kind of meant to be like cuddled with, or not so much carried around and taken places. They were just meant to sit and listen to and read their books with. Cricket, they encouraged you to play with her, take her outside, take her in the kitchen with you, like because they had Cricket cooking with Cricket, and you could cook with her and do all this other stuff. And she was meant to be played with. They are made out of a very hard plastic, but they were meant to be played with a little bit rougher than Teddy Ruxpin and his other friends. But I like Teddy. I love Teddy a lot, and I do love Cricket. I have a special place for both of them in my heart and in my collection. I am going to do my first attempt at repairing a Teddy Ruxpin and Mickey's. Now that I've watched a ton of YouTube videos on how to repair the World of Wonder talkers. I kind of knew how, but I was very hesitant to do it because I'm afraid I was going to screw them up and just destroy them. But I can fix Crickets no problem. They're like the easiest things to fix, unless you get one that has completely unruly, insane hair, which happens. They didn't use the best quality hair on her, but I did get her bangs looking great, and I got her face all cleaned up. I just need to add some blush around on her cheeks to give her a little bit more color. And I need to get a tape for her, but she works great. Some of them I'm keeping, some of them I'm selling. Her speaker I need to work on too, because her speaker it cuts out really bad. So enough inane rambling. I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me. So I wanted to thank you all. I love you guys, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. And yeah, so love you guys, and I will keep you up to date on new finds and new hauls and all that fun crap. So love you. I will see you next time.